Hello, my name is Kevin. I'm the atypical cripple, and I am not with Bizarro Czar, so it's another single for me. So please forget the production issues. So I wanted to point out in another good vid, um, so video the video, and anyway. Uh, I thought this was interesting. I hope you can give me about 10 minutes to prove it. Here we go.
And Ryan, can you tell us a little bit? And we start the show by asking people their origin story, how they grew up, and what led them in the military. And we'll get to all that in a second. But if you'd like to tell us sort of what led you to Ukraine.
Yeah, no, first of all, I appreciate you guys having me on. It's awesome. So Ukraine, I was I was actually a government contractor at the time, and about probably about 4 days, uh, within 4 days, I decided, no, I don't want to be a government contractor anymore. Yes, I want to do something more. And I don't know. It was just, you know what? I wonder if they need any. I wonder what I could do, what kind of help I could be in Ukraine. So I got to thinking. Well, I mean, I've done enough trigger pulling time. So I wonder what else can I do over there? Because I'm not a missionary. I'm a Christian, but I'm not a missionary or anything like that. And I have a buddy, David Cunningham, who told me, "Hey, man, we got this group in Kiev, and what they do is we load up vehicles with food and supplies, and we take it into areas that the military has just liberated, or take it into hard hit areas and get food and comfort and hope to people that need it, and then also we'll load up vans full of people and get them to bordering countries for safety." I was like, yeah, let me give this a shot. So yeah, it was like 4 days from flash to bang, and I was in Poland, kind of looking around, wondering like, oh, I actually did this. So that's that's pretty much how it all went down. I quit one job and came over here to volunteer, and I guess when I get home, I'll figure out what I want to do when I grow up.
And so is this a like a church organization, or is it a non-governmental organization, or how's it run and funded?
So it's actually a missionary organization, and I mean, even though I'm 43, it's called a Youth with a Mission, or YWAM, and yeah, they're all over the world doing missionary work. But I guess what so my again my buddy, he's very well connected with YWAM, and what kind of appeased to me was the fact that it was more getting out and helping the people, and not doing what I'm not good at, and that would be, kind of, I guess, what I thought was a missionary was you're walking around with the Bible, and you're trying to preach the word of God to people, which is fine. It's just not me. If
Right.
you want to know my beliefs, we can talk, but if not, then okay. But yeah, it was just the fact that they were out, and their way of, I guess, preaching was through help, and that help is supplies and food and giving people a little bit of hope, that as I've come to see over the last 2 weeks, have lost everything, and in some destruction that, again, I've been to Afghanistan a lot, but I've never seen anything on this scale. So.
So what have you seen? Like when you first got there, and since then, where have you been, and what's your general impression of?
So when I actually first got here, I kind of felt, for a minute like Jason Bourne. I thought I was like, yeah, this is great. Just made it across the border into Poland, and then I came to realize, like, a lot of people do that. You're not that cool. It's like, dang, that sucks. But I got into leave. And then from leave, it took, so we stayed the night there. And then because of all the curfews and everything like that. And then the next day, we started our movement to Kiev. And I was thinking, I'm driving into this just because of the news and everything. I was thinking I'm driving into this bombed out city. This is gonna be, I guess, Aleppo after the Russians were done.
And if you want to find out what he saw, you'll have to tune in. Okay, real quick, two things, or really one thing. Number one, or the thing. The thing is that I don't think it's unusual that Christian organizations are going in. However, um, I think there's some. I think what he's doing is interesting because they have complete access to the battlefield and everywhere they go, um, which I think is cool. Which reminds me of Dave Eubanks from Burma Rangers in Mosul and in other areas, Sudan, and of course the Korean tribe area of in the other tribal areas of Burma. So interesting stuff, my friends. And if you don't like the military, consider joining an organization that does high risk missionary work. My name is Kevin, and I am the atypical cripple. I will see you on the next bounce. Bye. My name's Kevin. I wanted to come in on the backside of my latest good vid. So, the Team House. Really good podcast. Love what you do. You guys give great insight into the world of high high speed, low drag soldiery. Thank you. All right. See you on the next bounce.